Are you traveling a lot and you often find yourself having to kill time between flights or while you're being on the bus to school? Well, you come to the right place, because in this video I'll show you the top 5 best time killing games for traveling. So welcome everybody, it's me Clashbear here, and let's start off with the criteria that these games have to follow for this video. First of all, the games have to work offline when you don't have an internet connection, so that you can play them whenever you're on the go. And secondly, the games must provide hours upon hours of playtime from the start to the end of the game. And keep in mind that most of these games are definitely not free, but they are, in my opinion, definitely worth the few amounts of dollars that you have to pay to download them. And some of these games are quite well known, while some of them are fairly unknown. So let's begin with the first game in today's video. The first game, and the one that most of you probably have heard about, is called Bloons Tower Defense 5. And for those of you that don't know what this game is about, your goal in this game is to survive for as many rounds as possible by building a progressively stronger defense against the deadly balloons that are trying to invade your territory. And after you have passed each round, you gain some XP and a certain amount of coins that you can use to upgrade your defenses or build new ones. And if you make it to round 50 of the game, you have officially won and you're free to continue as you wish. So have fun in this game, try to conquer all of the different maps on all of the different game modes that will, trust me, take hours upon hours to complete. Next up, we have a little lesser known game called Golden Trails, and in this game you travel around among different locations in the Wild West while trying to solve mysteries by finding hidden objects in each location. And after you complete the location, a new one will be unlocked for you, and thus you will be one step closer to solving the mystery. And while I do agree that these hidden object kind of games sometimes might get quite repetitive and definitely isn't for everybody, Golden Trails still rewards you for playing and investing hours into the game, which is why I put it into this video. And keep in mind that there is both a free light version and a premium version of this app, so depending on if you just want to try out the game before you buy it, which the light version is for, or if you want to get the full version right away, in which case you should get the premium version, you're free to choose however you want to. Thirdly, we have not only one game but 3 games from the same creator that are very similar in their style and are equally as good in my opinion, and therefore I couldn't choose only one of them to be in this video. Anyway, in these 3 games, which are The Lost City, The Hidden World and The Secret of Grisly Manor, you walk around in different locations trying to solve mysteries by finding clues that lead to one another. And sometimes you might get stuck on a specific place for a while, but if you're patient enough and you're willing to spend a lot of time figuring out all of the game's mechanics, you will be able to continue to the next location. So in other words, basically don't give up if you're stuck, because you will figure it out eventually. And I just wanted to mention how much effort the game makers put into the music and the sound effects in this game, and just listen to this. The fourth game in this video is called Ruzzle Adventure, and this is a spin-off game of the ever so popular game Ruzzle, and it features the same concept of finding as many words as possible during a certain time limit like Ruzzle, as well as having kind of the same leveling up feature as in many other games such as Candy Crush. And that's not the only similarity it shares with Candy Crush, because in this game you also have the option to purchase and use boosters in your game, which will mostly benefit you when you're having a hard time completing a difficult level. Anyway, when you've gotten to the last level of a specific location, a new island will be unlocked and will provide you with new challenging levels for you to complete. And by the way, this is the only free app in this video, so if you are on a tight budget and you don't want to spend a lot of money on games, then this app could be a great choice for you. Lastly, we have a puzzle game called God of Light, and this is probably one of the coolest and most unique games out there, because the concept of this game is to adjust the game's character Shiny so that his light beam reaches the goal of each level, aka the source of life. And after having completed the introduction level, you have to utilize light mirrors to reflect your light beam into the gold of each level. You also have to collect life crystals on each level that determine your score on that specific level, where you can collect either 1, 2 or 3 crystals. And keep in mind that the levels get progressively harder in each location, so this game will keep you occupied for a long time. So those were my top 5 best time killing games for traveling, and I hope you all now have some games to play if you ever have to kill some time wherever you are in the world. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm Clashby and I'll see you in the next one.